Hello and welcome to Virtually There. My name is Graham. Now, are you a company or an individual that wants to know more about the Metaverse or know where to start? Well, this is the video for you. As some of you will know, we have created the Metaverse Playbook, which is an interactive guide and toolkit with our partners in Scottish tourism. And for those of you who are ASVA members or Traveltech Scotland members, the Metaverse Playbook will be available totally free to you very, very soon. For everybody else, it will be available from a web shop, which will shortly appear on our website, and it's priced at £79.99. This includes all of our materials, all our videos, all our documents, everything within the toolkit. It's a brilliant price for the standard of the content that's there. So, if you think that kind of resource would be really useful for you, then this is a good opportunity to see an example of some of the content we have in the Metaverse Playbook in this teaser. So after I'm done talking, you will see the first video in the playbook, which is called Why Does the Metaverse Matter? Okay, enough of me, roll the video. Hello and welcome to the Metaverse Playbook. My name is Graham Stevens, and in this video we're going to talk about what the Metaverse is and why it should matter to you in the tourism industry today. 26% of visitors in a survey that was seen at the Scottish National Tourism Conference in Edinburgh last year said they want a digital experience as part of the overall experience of being a visitor to a particular place. And this was primarily at the moment to do with experiences before visiting the physical attraction, but there is a statistically significant number who are also looking at experiences when they're there and also after they visit as well. So this demand for digital is across the spectrum from before a visit, during a visit, and after a visit. And these statistics are important for a number of reasons. First of all, 26% is the number now. That means 1 in 4 people that are walking through your door today want digital immersion and digital experiences. That's quite a big number, but it's only going to get bigger. And we know that because the millennials and Generation Z that come after them are super comfortable with life online. They socialize with their friends through massive online player gaming. They're used to playing and trading gaming skins. They're used to being online for social media. In other words, they are digital citizens in the real sense of the word. And so their demand for digital is going to be even higher. And we know that when we look at statistics related to live events and live sports. Amazingly, of the number surveyed, 30% of Generation Zs were negative towards the real world events and live sports. And that is a massive headache for tourism and also sports and entertainment as well going forward as to how you engage these people who really don't want to be in massive crowds live at a game because they prefer seeing things from a digital perspective. And lastly, if Generation Z and the millennials coming forward wasn't enough of a reason to get involved, your competitors are already getting involved. So we have seen a number of examples from around the world, including South Korea, Barbados, and the United States, of companies starting to embrace the metaverse as a solution as part of the tourism experience. In particular, in Seoul, they are creating a metaverse, including 3 of the top tourist attractions in Korea, and this is supposed to act as a digital gateway to the country. And you can even, they plan to have your avatar, as you're exploring these tourist attractions in the virtual world, you can apply for an e-visa to visit Korea in real life. So that is a major investment and a major step that Korea is taking to deal with and effectively be at the forefront of providing tourism experiences of tomorrow for these people who are going to be looking for that kind of experience. If you want to know more about what Korea are doing, or what Barbados are doing, or even Disney, for example, which are three really prevalent examples in our webinar with ASVA, you can watch the webinar with ASVA for more information, or, of course, you can always go to the case study part of the background of the metaverse, and we'll go into a couple of these examples in greater detail. So what is the metaverse? Well, the metaverse comes from the two words meta, meaning many, and verse, meaning universes. And if we imagine these universes as planets, I know this is a bit of a space analogy, but nonetheless, each of these planets represents some kind of experience. Now, that planet could be a virtual world within itself, or that planet could represent a game. So you imagine in this metaverse universe, there's all these different planets that have all these different experiences. And some of these metaverses will be specific. There will be metaverses specific to art, specific to fashion, specific to gaming, as well as metaverses or planets in our universe that are more global in terms of the opportunities and experiences that they serve. What's really important about this technology, or the Internet of Experiences, as we call it within New Frontier, is the ability for you as your avatar, which is your digital identity, you as an avatar, whether it's actually in the vision of you, whether it looks like you or whether your avatar is totally different to you, it's still your identity in the digital world. And the idea is your avatar will be able to transcend all of these different universes so that you, the digital you, can experience each of these experiences that you wish to have individually or collectively. Also, your assets in terms of things that you buy for your avatar, like digital fashion, which is huge, and we're going to talk about it a lot during the playbook, but also digital items that you might collect, such as, for example, a suit of armor that you collect as part of a visit to the Battle of Bannockburn. Now, at the moment, you don't need to worry about how you collect them or what they are when you do collect them, because that will come in the next video. But what you're doing is collecting a little blockchain token of that suit of armor that can then be linked to multiple experiences simply because you are the token holder. So what do we mean by that? Well, we call these living souvenirs. So the idea is you get this little suit of armor token when you visit the experience. But that suit of armor can be linked to a multitude of different experiences across the metaverse, which we call token utility. In other words, giving your token value and giving the user and the collector of that token experiences simply because they have it. These experiences can be things like additional multimedia content just for the holder of the armor, access to the armor as a digital wearable, as a skin inside a game, or for your avatar inside a virtual world. And also, this links back to the physical world as well. So, for example, I could say that if you picked up the suit of armor token, then you're entitled to a discount to go to a real-world battle recreation. And as part of your discounted entry, you can try on the armor from the token that you collected, because armor was in the area related to warfare that was interesting enough for you to find out more about when you were at the Battle of Bannockburn. So, in summary, Metaverse is coming, and it is the solution to the problem of the generational gap between the digital citizens of the world, which are Gen Z and the millennials, and the rest of us. We see the Metaverse as being an extension of the internet, and indeed we think the internet is going to become the Metaverse, and this universe of experiences that are immersive and that are interconnected are going to be how people experience the metaverse as they go along. And as your avatar continues across its experiences. You'll also be able to collect wearables, collectibles related to your digital identity that move with you and allow you to utilize those digital assets, be it fashion or be it items that you can use in virtual worlds or games across those different universes. If you'd like to find out more, simply pause me, which after 8 minutes is probably a good thing, and you can play the video here that will go into more detail about NFT and the metaverse. But that's it from me for this introduction. I hope that's been helpful to spell out a little bit about what the metaverse is, why it's important, not just tomorrow, but also today. Thank you for watching.